a potent gateway that you'll be stepping through this September. So I don't know how you're feeling with the eclipses at the moment, how you're feeling with the energetics. If you're feeling tired, the energies are really strong, and you may be feeling exhausted at the moment, maybe having some coughs and colds, and the changing of the seasons, but also with the upgrades, the body's going through a lot. So this September does ask you to take care of your body. It's really important. Healthcare routines, looking after your physical activities, looking after your diet as well, getting the rest that you need, listening to your emotions, nourishing your soul, nourishing yourselves at the deepest level is going to be really important for you through September, through Virgo season. And Virgo is the sign of service and the earth goddess, so it's connecting with the earth, getting grounded on the earth, and also to connect with your, the intuitive hermit. So it's a time to reflect, to step back and to do that introspection work before we move out of these eclipses, because this is a potent time to really connect with your emotions, connect with your life, to see what's out of alignment, because you have this opportunity as you move through the eclipses to let go of something that is holding you back, that is weighing you down, that is heavy, the responsibilities that are not yours to carry. Very often we carry responsibilities that are not ours to carry, and you can lighten the load. You can ask Spirit to take it off your hands and hand it back to souls who are meant to be carrying that sometimes karmic debt. It's someone else's, and you end up carrying it because you think you should be the one carrying it, but sometimes you're not. And if you carry the load for someone else all the time, then they're not learning their life lessons, they're not clearing their karmic board. So sometimes we think we're doing someone a favor, but we're not. We're actually holding them back and halting them from learning their life lessons. So it's really important at this time to see what belongs to you and what doesn't belong to you, and kindly hand back with love what belongs to the other person and help them to process their own stuff. But you take care of your own. It's really important that what they're showing me is enmeshed boundaries. So you just kind of step away, pull your energy back, and see what's yours and what's another person's, because very often when the boundaries are enmeshed, we don't know what's ours and we don't know what the other person's energy is and baggage is. So it's really important to kind of have the healthy boundaries, know what's yours and to clear, and what's the other person's. That's going to be important. Well, we're already seeing in the news, I just caught the headlines. There's a lot going on, and you are going to see some shocks through the eclipses. Eclipses are a wake-up call, and they're also calling you to your next level. So this is a time to level up. We are being called to level up, and we are moving. And those who are ready to step into the new earth grids and step into, anchoring the energies and the foundations in the new earth are being called at this time. And the missions are changing, and they're shifting, and they're upgrading. And I've received my mission for the next timeline and for the next trajectory, and how we're going to work with everyone in the community this coming year. And it's all about, for us, is the activation of the 12-strand DNA. So getting souls into total alignment with all strands of DNA activated, awake, aligned, the avatar coming online. So that's the light work and the frequency work that I'll be doing with the groups, with Source, with the guides, and that's where we're heading. So every community is very different, and every community will work with something very different, but those souls, we tend to work with star seeds, and we are on the fast track in the sense that those souls who are ready to shift into these higher vibrations and are doing the work and are raising their vibrational frequency and are really focused on it. The frequencies and the transmissions we bring through are really high frequency, and it's for those souls who are ready to go and hold space in the new earth trajectories. And this is what we are now being called to anchor. So the rest of this year and the next year is going to be really potent. It's like really, it's the frequency shift. It's like the timelines going like this, and we're picking and choosing which direction we're going to go in, and you're picking and choosing which direction you're facing. Are you facing 5D earth, new earth, and heading towards love, compassion, higher wisdom, higher calling, your higher self coming online and the next part of you? Or will you be caught up in the illusion of the third dimension and the density and everything that's happening on the earth. Like, it's very easy to get hooked in and caught up in that, or you skim it over. You don't get caught into it, you don't get attached into it, and you keep floating into the higher vibrations. And that's going to be absolutely key through this time. Nature's going to be really powerful as well, so try and spend as much time as you can in nature. Nature balances us, the trees balance us, and we stay connected with the earth grids and where Gaia's moving at this time, because she's shifting and moving, and we can shift and move with her, and we can stay connected to her, connected to the guides. And a lot of the galactics are being spotted in our skies at this time. They're showing themselves to us because they want us to know that they're here. They're cheering us on, they're supporting us. The ancestors as well are very present. Again, they're cheering you on because you're doing something very powerful for your bloodline, for your ancestors, and what your ancestors couldn't clear, you're clearing. So you're setting them free as well as you set yourself free. And this is a time to break free, break loose, break the program, break down, to break through. For many souls, you have to break down the old foundations to break through into the new timelines. And sometimes it can be quite where your reality shifts all of a sudden, and what you thought was your safe space and your comfort zone is no longer your comfort zone. You're like spun into this whirlwind in the void, where you go through a dark night of the soul, and you dive deep into your shadow, and you have to be with yourself, and you have to be alone, and you have to do some very deep healing the abandonment wound and the rejection and the betrayal, and the pain and the sadness and self-worth, and look at self-worth, and grief and loss comes up as well. So you go through this process of deep healing, shedding of the skin, to then emerge through the cocoon as a butterfly to fly to your next vibrations. So many souls will be going into the cocoon. Many souls will be going through a breakdown to break through. Those who have broken down and have broken through are now on stable ground. You're being called now to hold the higher templates of light, to hold the vibrations of the new earth timelines, to walk your talk and live as by example. You are to be an example of a new earth leader. If you are here to be a leader, heart-centered leadership, not about power or power over, but heart-centered leadership that nurtures the community. Like, we nourish and nurture the community, and we take care of the well-being of the community. So that's really important. If you are a leader of a community, it's about the wellness of the community, and you know that that's an ecosystem, and when everyone is thriving, the community thrives. Like, every soul in the community is lifted up, and we all thrive through that template. So that's really important. So take care and take it easy, because we've got a lot of energies coming in. There's a lot of solar flares coming in. There's solar flares coming in. There's lots of frequencies coming in. So we've got to take it easy and work towards what's coming in. It's really important time for us on Earth. Okay, TikTok. TikTok, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. Is there somewhere else you're meant to be? Is there something else that you're meant to be doing? Are you paying attention to spaces that you need to leave right now? Are you listening to your guides? Because the clock is ticking and time is dissolving and your old reality is dissolving and it's time to go. There's a balloon there and everything's breaking away. So see what's leaving your life. See what needs to leave your life. TikTok, it's time to go. Community, this is a time to build community, like-minded souls like you, walking together into the new earth vibrations, caring for each other. Number 8, which is the infinity sign, and also abundance. But this is all about community, like-minded souls building together, creating communities around the world where no one feels alone. Like, you know, in the third dimension, loneliness and isolation is one of the greatest forms of the killer of society and the soul. Like, we wither and we die when we are lonely and isolated. And in these new earth grids and in the new earth communities, we are building ecosystems, like I call them, like ships. where everyone thrives, where everyone is connected, and the internet really helps us to do that. But we're all interconnected, and we are all like a family, and we look out for each other, and it's really beautiful because no one feels alone, no one feels isolated, and we keep lifting each other up into the higher vibrations. So community is going to be very, very important, and in the new earth there'll be lots of different communities, self-sustaining communities around the planet, many living off grid, but just creating lots of communities, high vibrational communities that live together and support one another. Treasure Island, your gifts are coming online, new gifts are coming online, new chakra system is coming online, our higher chakras are being activated, your DNA is waking up, you are remembering who you are, your next level soul gifts are coming online. So it's to tune in and be patient with yourself, but also see what's coming through at the other side. It's a number 9. Number 9, we had number 8, and then we've got a number 9. So just be patient through the eclipses. You'll get a lot of clarity through the eclipses to see what is coming online for you, what soul gifts are coming online. Spirit doesn't want you to stay in your comfort zone. Spirit wants you to come to the edge. Come to the edge, come to the edge, come to the edge and discover and step into the mystery, because there's new realms, new dimensions, new realities, new experiences, new innovations, new gifts for you to discover on the other side of this eclipse. So come to the edge. Be curious through this time. Be curious about what's about to unfold for you going forward. And this is a time to connect to the higher power. You know, the guides are in the skies, the galactics, I see them. The ships are many fleets of ships. Many fleets are in our skies. I'm hearing the word thousands of fleets are in the skies around us. So the higher power is here. This is a time to connect to the higher power, connect to your higher self, and speak to your guides. Build that connection with them. And know that the higher power is with you, is within you. Your connection to source is within you. And it's time to really connect with your higher self and see where you are being led through this time. It's a really important time to follow your higher calling and see where you are being led. Okay, I wanted to pick a couple from the Animal Oracle deck. Let's have a look what's going on here. We'll pick 4 cards. Okay. Be loyal, dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. You know, in the new earth and in the next vibrations, we do what we love. Like, we do what comes naturally to our soul. So be loyal to what you love. This is really important. You can't do something that you don't love. Like, where we're moving to, we're moving into the vibrations of love and joy and passion. So you don't do something that you don't love, you do something that you love. So be loyal to what you love, focus on what you love, show up for what you love, you know, put in the work and the discipline and the consistency and showing up and the commitment to what you love, and then you'll see it flourish. Owl spirit, you can see clearly now. Yeah, you may be seeing something that you couldn't see before. Truths will be coming up to the surface through this time. Things that you hadn't seen before, you'll be starting to see. So look deeply and see what's being shown to you from the depths of the shadow that you now need to look at. Be at home in your body, Wombat spirit. You may be feeling that you want to withdraw now and go within and be a hermit and connect with your emotions, connect with yourself, and, you know, just see what you're processing, feel your emotions, feel everything, and sit with yourself. Be at home in your body. This is also a time to come home to your body, to be in your body and to connect with your body. Earth goddess, Virgo is the earth goddess. And as I said that, my light flashed. That's always a confirmation for me. And Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacles. You know, if you are dealing with challenges and obstacles, know that they will pass. There is a lesson and a growth cycle there for you. And any obstacle that's given to you, any challenge that is given to you, is because you can overcome it. So look at your obstacles and see how you can overcome it. Call in Rhino spirit for strength and ask for guidance. Call in also Ganesh, Lord Ganesh, to help you clear the path and overcome any obstacles. But obstacles, if you have obstacles, there's a lesson there for you, and there's something that's trying to be shown to you, right? And you can overcome your obstacles because you can, because that's why you have them, because you can overcome them. We have the challenges that we can overcome, and sometimes we think we can't, but we are never given anything that we cannot handle. Always. We are never given anything that we cannot handle. So Buddha's with me at the moment. You are going to need to meditate, stay calm, be patient, connect with yourselves, do some breath work, process your thoughts. If you feel anxious, go for a walk in nature. But this is a time to really connect, get grounded, because the frequencies that are coming in are very strong. They're going to be very strong. And if you're a loose leaf blowing in the wind and you're not grounded, not rooted, then you're going to go flying. You're going to get very lightheaded, and the dog outside's barking. So another confirmation for me. Yeah, beautiful. So I hope you're doing well. That was just a quick check-in to see how you are, and I'll see you soon for the next update.